And you know, early shows you normally can't go there because early shows be like
It's the old people. Yes.
No, I ain't gonna call them old. They seasoned and they ain't got time for bullshit. That's what it is. We're not gonna call them old. I tell you, the older you get, the more you start telling it just like it is.
Yes.
You want to know the truth? You ask two people, a young person and an older person. Ask the older person and the young person that sound like the same. Ask, lady, stop asking your husband if you look fat in that dress. Ask a 4-year-old. Do I look fat in this dress? Mom, you look fat in the dress, you look fat out the dress, you look fat when you bought the dress. I had a dream of you in the dress and you was fat in that dream too, mommy. Man, y'all threw me all the way off, man. But kids is assholes, can we be honest? And I don't think that you should like beat kids or nothing like that, but a sharp kick to the solar plexus, never done damage to anybody. It's just, my daughter is a preschool teacher. She teaches pre-K, and I go to visit her school. I surprise her. I show up. Now she's 8 months pregnant at the time, and I walk in, and she's like, "Hey, Daddy, I want to introduce you to all my students. Students, this is my father." And her students have, and this little boy named Aiden, 4-year-old, walk up. He look at me. "Are you pregnant like Miss Alexis?" I'm like, "Well, no." He what? What would make you ask that? He's like, "Well, you belly big and her belly big too." I said, "Well, hey, I'm a boy. I can't be pregnant." And now look at him. He's a 4-year-old. He got that little fat boy belly. I said, "Hey, we got matching bellies." He looked down at his stomach. "But I, baby." Said, "Yeah, you a jerk too." Man, my kids, so I got 3 kids. I got 2 honor roll students and 1 boy. So my daughters, they're from a previous relationship. Me and their mother broke up. She got in another relationship, and I never thought I was weak like this until she got in that relationship. They went over to visit her. They came back, and I said, "Oh, so you met your mama boyfriend, huh?" I was like, "Does he look as good as your daddy?" And they said, "No, Daddy, he don't look as good as you." I started smiling. They said, "He look way better than you." I mean, you okay for a daddy, but I'm pretty sure mommy is calling him daddy. I said, "Well, has he ever hugged you? Does his hugs feel as good as daddy?" He's like, "No, Daddy, we hate his hugs. Because he's too muscular. He got all those muscles. We like your soft, fat hugs, Daddy." Kids hurt your feelings. I got mad at my kids, man. So now, when they wanted something, anytime they wanted something, I tell them, "Go ask your mother's fine, muscular, buff boyfriend for it." Or you want to go to Disney World, go ask your mother's fine, muscular, buff boyfriend. You want McDonald's, go ask your mother's fine, muscular, buff boyfriend. Until one day, my oldest daughter, Alexis, came back home. She had a black eye. And I looked at her black eye, and I'm like, "What happened?" She's like, "I'm being bullied." I said, "Okay, you're being bullied in school." I said, "Here's what you do. Go to school tomorrow." Now, I'll be honest, I'm a young parent, y'all. I had her when I was a teenager. You know what I really want to say? You go back to that school, you pick a brick up, and you hit that bitch in the head. You split it to the white meat. You grab a sock, you put a bar of soap, and you swing it, and you smack her like it's Thor's hammer. But I had to be grown. I said, "Look, anytime she touch you, what you do, I don't care if she just nudge you, you hit her with all your might. And I guarantee she won't pick with you again. Because if you go to school today and she's picking on you, it'll be 1. Tomorrow's gonna be 2. The next day it'll be 4. Those kids don't dislike you, they just don't want to get picked on." Man, my daughter came back home. She had 2 black eyes. I said, "What happened?" She said, "Daddy, I did what you said, but it didn't work." I'm like, "Ooh." So I'm like, okay. I get the school director and call up her father. I call up the girl father. I said, "Look, his name was Mike." I said, "Mike, meet me in the park. Because if my daughter coming back with black eyes, you're going to come back with black eyes. You can't teach your daughter to keep her hands to herself. I'm going to teach you to teach your daughter to keep her hands to herself." My daughter like, "Daddy, oh, I don't know." I said, "I got this. I went to public school. I got this, girl." I meet up with Mike. I come back 2 hours later. I had 2 black eyes too. That dude got hands. They ready to eat for everybody. I thought I was fighting 12 people. You ever got your see it like that. You're right. My daughter do need to learn how to fight.